afraid of the monster by my side. He wants to be your friend, and he's really oh so kind. He's learning about the human world and how to get along. So join right in and sing along with me in the Boink Show song. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
Kindness is his way. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
He's got something to say. He's Boink.
Hey, Boink.
It's time to start the show. So sit right down and listen to the things you need to know.
Welcome to the Boink Show.
I'm your host, Boink, as usual, with Kaitlyn, Avery, and Noah. And also we have somebody else, Avery. Who's that?
This is Allie.
Allie. That's your cat, right? Yeah. Allie cat?
Kind
Did
of
you guys-
grumpy right now.
Oh. Did you name her Allie the cat because of alley cats? Like in the city?
Actually, when we got her, she was already had a name, and we didn't change it.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a guest on the show that's actually here to talk about pets. Would you welcome our guest?
This is Brigitte Dapper.
Brigitte Dapper.
Hi.
She is a vet tech, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
tell
a
us what a
veterinary
vet tech
technician.
is.
Oh, it's kind of like a helper for veterinarians, and veterinarians are like animal doctors.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I get to help them out just like a nurse helps a doctor. I get to help out with animals.
Yeah, just like Allie over here.
Yeah.
And dogs and cats are kind of your main specialty over there at the clinic?
Yes, I work at East Valley Animal Clinic in Apple Valley, and we
Great.
see dogs and cats.
Right up the road from us. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Caitlin, do you guys have a question for our guest here?
What is it like having a dog? What kinds of things can you do with your dog and to
Yeah,
keep
you have
him
a dog,
happy
right?
and healthy?
I do.
We're gonna
I
get to
do
meet
have a dog.
meet him in a little bit.
Yes, his name is Deco. And yeah, there's a lot of things. Having pets is a big responsibility. They rely on us for so much. They rely on us for care, to feed them, just to take care of them and to keep them safe. So it is a really big responsibility. And Boink, I heard that you got a pet of your own.
Yes, I've had a pet for a long time. He's a Squeedle. Have you ever heard of Squeedle?
No,
I
I
mean,
haven't.
his name is Squeedle. He's a Deedle.
Squeedle the Deedle.
Squeedle the Deedle. That's right. He's a Deedle, which in Monster World is kind of the equivalent of a dog.
Oh, okay.
Except he
Yeah.
kind of looks like an orange rabbit with really big eyes and no ears.
Fun.
I don't know. That just sounds weird. We'll meet him later. We're gonna go outside with some of the pets, and you'll give us a little demonstration of how to
Yes,
how
I
to
will.
look at them. And
So I made you a list, Boink.
oh, I want to see the list.
And this is a list of things that your pet might need to help you take care of him, and so that you can make sure that you keep him healthy and keep him safe. So I made a great list for you, and I'm going to have Noah hold it.
Okay,
Noah,
Noah,
wanna
you hold the
list?
list and tell
Here,
us what's
I'll
on the
go
list
through.
there.
So the first thing on the list, can you point it that way? There you go.
Yeah,
Keep it
for
down
the
right
camera
there
there.
on your lap. The first thing is that we need to make sure that they get some food and water, right? Just like
Yes.
us, we need to eat and we need to drink. So our pets do too. And we need to make sure that we're not feeding them too much or too little, because they can get really too skinny and that's not good for them, or they can get really heavy and not be able to move around as much as they should be able to.
Yep. So when a kid says, "Mom, Dad, I want a pet," it's a big responsibility.
It's a big responsibility because you have to make sure you take care of them right.
Okay, what's
with
the
all
next
these
one
things.
on the list?
The next thing is exercise. Every pet needs some
Exercise.
exercise, whether it's physical exercise where they're running and playing, or it's a mental exercise too. You have to keep their brain stimulated, just like we go to school to learn things and to keep our mind active. Pets need their minds active too. So they need to exercise their body and their mind. So that means taking your dog for a walk, giving them cats and dogs can have puzzle toys and things like that they can play with, and they can use their brains to try and get treats out. That can be really helpful and really fun for them to try and figure out.
Yeah, I know cat like Allie. She likes to chase like a feather around and stuff like that.
Exactly.
string?
Cats, it's really great. You can make like a little fishing pole, and on the end of the fishing pole have a little toy.
Yeah.
And wave it around and make them chase it. Cats love chase games.
Yeah.
I've made some toys for Allie before.
Oh, that's awesome, Kaitlyn.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Oh, sorry.
Also, I've heard that some kids think that they'll be able to handle taking care of a pet and feeding their dog or cat, and maybe taking any animal for a walk, but sometimes once they get the pet, they realize that it's really hard.
It is. It can be really hard. That's why you have to make sure that you're really committed to taking care of your pet for their entire life. And that means like a cat or a dog could live from 10 to 15 years, sometimes even longer. Oh. So that's a lot of years that you have to take care of your pet. So you have to make sure that you're ready and you're committed to caring for an animal like that. Yeah.
Okay, what else is on your list?
So they need food and water and exercise, and you have to take care of their bodies. So what that means is that, like Allie over here, she needs to be brushed so that she doesn't get her little mats in her hair. And a lot of dogs and cats need their teeth brushed too. I brought a little model here.
Oh, cool.
This is a dog's mouth, so you can kind of see all the shiny teeth on this side. And if you don't take care of their teeth, what happens is, camera probably can't see this too well, but they start to get gingivitis and their gums start to get inflamed and their teeth can get really bad and gross and yucky. And sometimes they have to come in to see a veterinarian and have those teeth pulled and have them taken out because they can't, they're kind of diseased and kind of bad teeth now.
Now, is all of this sounding pretty familiar, Kaitlyn and Avery? You guys need food, you need water, you need exercise, and you need to take care of your teeth, right?
Yep, exactly. Just like us, they need care too. Yeah. What else we need to make sure we brush them and take care of their teeth. Sometimes they need their ears cleaned too. Dogs a lot of times need their ears cleaned, and brushing their teeth and their hair coat. I think that's about it as far as their body is concerned. Sometimes they need their nails trimmed. Yep. That's something that they need to.
I don't know.
Oh, she probably wants to get out and roam around.
Yeah, she does.
All right, Avery,
like I said earlier, she's kind of a.
Why don't you let her go and we'll say bye to Allie.
Allie needs her exercise.
She definitely needs some exercise. She's a little bigger cat. Right? Okay.
And the last thing is veterinary care. We want to make sure that we're taking our pets to the veterinarian to see the doctor.
And the doctor.
Once a year. Yep. They should come in, and sometimes they need vaccinations. Vaccinations are shots that help them to stay healthy. So they need those on a regular basis. Yep. And they need to have a physical exam. So the doctor would take like a stethoscope like this one and listen to their heart and their lungs, look into their eyes, make sure there's nothing going on with their eyes, and check out their mouth and their teeth, look in their ears. Just like when you go to the doctor, they get a full physical exam. They would feel their belly and make sure that there isn't anything wrong going on in there. And they'd take a look at their skin and make sure that their skin and their fur coat looks great. So those are a lot of the things that they would do at the vet. There are a couple of things that you have to do at home as far as their veterinary care. For dogs and cats, a lot of times they can get bugs on their skin like ticks, like deer ticks and things like that.
I check my fur for that sometimes. Yeah. If I go out in the woods.
Especially if you go in the woods. Just like us, they can get deer ticks and things like that too. And this is a blown up picture, but here's a picture of a deer tick.
I'm glad they're not that big in reality.
No, they're not. Here, there is actual sizes of the baby ones right there. Just above the big one. But they can get those on their fur, and so we want to make sure that we're giving them different things to prevent them from getting them attached on their skin, because they can carry diseases and things like that. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of them.
I always check my needle when he comes in from outside.
Good idea, Boink. Yep. And then we also want to make sure that they're getting a heartworm preventative. So dogs
heartworm? What's a heartworm?
Dogs and cats can get things called heartworm.
Is it actually in their heart?
Yes. They can get worms that grow in their blood. Yuck. And then they travel to their heart and they get stuck in their heart. So
that's like a pretty serious thing.
It's a very serious thing. Yes. Wow. So we want to make sure that they're getting their heartworm preventative. It's just a treat for them that they get once a month, and it has a little bit of medicine in there to keep them from getting heartworm disease.
Heartworm. Yeah. Makes me shiver.
Yuck.
Think about it. Okay, well, I'm glad you told us all about that. It really makes me want to make sure I take my pet and you guys take your pet in to see the doctor regularly.
Yep.
Now, are there some pets that are harder some to take care of and some that are really easy? Like, is there a good starter pet for kids? And what's a really difficult pet to take care of, and why might it be difficult?
Good question, Boink. There are some, every pet needs all of these things on a regular basis. So we have some basic care that they just need, all of our pets need. And then there are some pets that because of their size, they might need more of something. So like a really big dog is going to need a lot more food, and then they also poop a lot more, so you have a lot more to clean up. Or like a horse, they need a lot more space and things like that. So those are a little bit more challenging to take care of. Good pets to start with. If you, dogs are really great to start with, or cat are really great to start with. Even something a little bit easier would be like a gerbil or a hamster or a guinea pig. They're kind of contained to a cage area. You do have to change out their bedding and things like that on a regular basis. So that's part of taking care of their environment.
Or it can get really smelly really fast.
Yes.
Now, Kaitlyn, do you have any other questions for Brigitte?
What's the most unique pet that you've seen someone have?
I bet you I know the most unique one she heard of today was a Deedle.
That's for sure. I've never heard of a Deedle.
What's the most unique one that you've heard of that's like a pet?
So, at my clinic, at East Valley Animal Clinic, we see dogs and cats. So we don't see a whole lot of what we consider exotic pets. But a lot of people, there are some exotic pets that we really shouldn't have. There are pets that some people will have that.
Like, I don't think it's a good idea to have a pet lion.
Yeah, probably not.
Unless you want to get eaten.
Those are considered really exotic pets, or pets that aren't domesticated.
Domesticated is our word of the day. Everybody say word of the day.
Word of the day.
What's domesticated mean, Brigitte?
Domesticated, it just means that it's an animal that has been around people a lot.
That's
good. That their general life is around people, and we can handle them, we can take care of them easily.
So is the opposite of domesticated wild then, or a different word?
Yep, so wild would be the opposite. So wild animals would be things like lions, or different, like a raccoon or a skunk or a monkey. Things like that, those aren't domesticated. We can't really handle them very easily.
I think a lot of kids would like to have a pet monkey. I mean, that sounds pretty fun.
It sounds pretty fun, but they are really mischievous. So they get into a lot of trouble.
I'm mischievous, right?
I've heard of pet hippos.
What?
Pet hippos?
Yep, pygmy hippos.
Okay, well, I haven't heard of that one, but people a lot of times will have pets like that, but they really shouldn't, because it's not really great for the pet. We want to do what's best for our pets, and some pets are just best left in the wild where they're supposed to be.
Now, we were at the store and we saw like a chameleon and we saw turtles. So there's some kind of unique pets just within that, that you can have.
There are some more domesticated exotic pets like hedgehogs and chinchillas.
They're so cute. Chinchillas are really cute.
They are really cute. Yeah. And birds, different birds people will have, and different types of reptiles like snakes and different types of lizards. So those can all be great pets that are kind of contained to a cage. So those are considered more exotic, and some of those might be a little bit more challenging to take care of because of their needs. Not like a dog or a cat where you can have them around you all the time. Some of those pets need to be confined to a cage so they don't get into trouble. Okay,
well, Kaitlyn's got a joke for us for today that's actually about a unique pet, right?
Yep.
Okay, everybody say joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
All right, let's go for it. Kaitlyn, what's our joke today?
What do you get when you cross a cocker spaniel, a poodle, and a rooster?
Well, I don't know. What do you get?
A cocker-poodle-doo.
I love that one. Cocker-poodle-doo. That was really great. Well, everybody say thank you to Brigitte for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One last thing would be really fun to go out and meet Deco.
Yeah.
And also, I'll bring Squeedle the Deedle along.
All right.
So let's go outside.
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll see you guys outside. Bye. All right, here we are. We're outside with Brigitte and Deco and Matthew. Bridgette's son Matthew and a friend of ours. Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Deco. And you are also getting introduced to Squeedle the Deedle. This is my pet Deedle, Squeedle. And so you were going to kind of give us some tips on how to take care of our pets.
Yeah, Boink. So
what would you do with Deco?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you what happens at the vet, and then different things that you can do to take care of your Deedle, right? Deedle?
Great. Yes.
Okay. Squeedle the Deedle. Okay.
Squeedle's his name. Deedle is his species.
Got it. So when you take them to the vet, they have to come up on a table just like this so that it's easier for us to examine them.
Good.
So we don't aren't crawling around on the floor. So the vet will kind of look from the nose all the way down to the tail to make sure that everything looks good and there aren't any problems. So first, and Kaitlyn, maybe you can do this to Squeedle while I'm doing it to Deco, so that he can get used to it. And one really important thing while we're examining our pets is that we make it positive. We make it fun for them. So a way to make it fun for them is to give them treats. That way they're not scared or afraid when we go to do these things to them.
Okay, I've got a treat for Squeedle. He loves vegetables.
Great, and Matthew has some cheese here for Deco because Deco loves.
There we
cheese.
go. I'll put some treats down there. Kaitlyn, you can feed Squeedle. Okay.
Great.
There we go.
So the first thing they'll do is they'll kind of look at their eyes.
Yeah, look at their eyes.
Yep, and sometimes they'll use an instrument like this, and they'll shine a bright light in their eyes. So Matthew, can you give them a little piece of cheese, and then we'll look at their eyes and make sure that they're doing okay. And so Squeedle, let's try that. Let's look in your eyes.
There's Squeedle's eyes.
Very good.
Think
Good job, Squeedle. You can get a little
Good
treat
job.
there.
Good job, Squeedle.
And then
I love you.
they're going to look in their mouth and check their
mouth.
teeth and make sure that their teeth look healthy and there aren't any problems.
Squeedle, look over here.
So we're going to do that.
Say ah.
So Kaitlyn, can you try?
Okay, all right, looks good.
Yeah, let's look at those teeth, Squeedle. Yikes, those are big teeth.
He likes to chew on carrots, so he has good teeth.
He must like to chew on things.
And apples.
And then we're going to look in the ears. We're going to use this instrument again too. So Deco's going to get a piece of cheese there. And I'm going to take a quick peek in one of his ears. So we'll do both ears at the vet, but let's try Squeedle. Now Squeedle, his ears might be hard to find. They're under his fur somewhere.
He does
So
have
we'll
them,
look
though.
in there. Good job, Squeedle. So he gets a little snack because he did a good job.
There you go.
And then we're going to listen.
Yep,
we're
he
going to
loves
listen to their heart. We're going to
Okay.
use something called a
Calm down,
stethoscope.
Squeedle. It's okay.
And the doctor will put this in their ears, and then they listen to the heart through here.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm going
a
to put it right
stethoscope.
here, and they get to listen.
Boy, I would say Deco looks great.
I can't hear. What, Boink?
I said Deco looks great. He looks like he's doing well.
Yeah.
How's he
he's
sound?
very healthy. His heart sounds good. Let's
Good.
try Squeedle.
Let's
Let's
listen to
listen.
Squeedle.
It sounds like thump, thump, thump.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Good. He sounds healthy.
Yep, he sounds healthy. He gets
All right.
a little snack for that. Oh, good job, Squeedle.
Well, thank you so much for sharing
Yeah.
all this knowledge you have about taking care of pets.
Yeah,
It's
and
really been fun.
Just make sure that you're doing all the things that we talked about before, making sure that they get food and water and exercise.
I'm going to keep that list you gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that we're taking them to the vet every year to make sure that they stay healthy and there aren't any problems that we need to worry about.
Great. Okay, guys. Well, thanks again, Brigitte and Matthew.
You're welcome.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. What sound do porcupines make when they kiss?
I don't know. What sound do porcupines make when they kiss?
Ouch.
Hey, Noah.
What?
What is the zombie's favorite place to go swimming?
In the Dead Sea.
I
Why was the dog proud of himself?
don't know why.
Because he did his duty.
Mom and Dad! Hey, Mom and Dad! I want a puppy! Puppy, puppy! I want a puppy! I want a puppy! Puppy, puppy! I want a puppy!
I will walk him, I will feed him, clean poop off the lawn. Brush his fur, refresh his water, morning, night, and dawn. You think that I won't do it? You think I will forget? Well, try me out, cause I have no doubt that you ain't seen nothing yet.
I want a puppy! Puppy, puppy! I want a puppy! I want a puppy! Puppy, puppy! I want a puppy!
Giving lots of doggy treats, put on his new flea collar. Love and snuggle up to him, hear me as I holler. You think that I won't do it? You think I will forget? Well, try me out, cause I have no doubt that you ain't seen nothing yet.
I want a puppy! Puppy, puppy! I want a puppy!
tapping. Yeah. Tick a tap, tap, tap. Oh, that's some sweet tapping. Can you handle that heat? Let me tell you what I need. I want a puppy. Puppy, puppy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Puppy, puppy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Puppy, puppy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Give me a puppy! Give me a puppy!
Well, everybody, that was it for today's show. Thanks for watching. I'm here with a couple of our production assistants, Jace and Mason. Say hi, guys.
Hi, Boink. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for helping us create this wonderful show.
Yeah, anytime. Come on in.
Well, thanks everybody for watching today's episode, and make sure to follow us at iamboink.com, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.
Boy, that sure sounds good.